2 square root of 3x equals 30. I did. I'm doing it again. Isolate your radical. Coefficient is 2. Divide by the 2. The square root of 3x is equal to 15. In order to bring the radicand out of the radical, you square both sides. Look at your index. It's a 2. So you want to raise to a power that is your index. So we're squaring both sides. 3x is equal to 225. Divide by 3. X equals 75. Number 18, the square root of 6x minus 14. Subtract the 8 is equal to 0. Again, you want to isolate the radical. Notice that the radical goes all the way over the 14. So the opposite of subtracting an 8 is to add an 8.
Students, if you're a helper for the Texas Scholars Banquet, at 10:45 the bus will pull out over by the cafeteria. Again, that's for the Texas Scholars helpers. Thank you.
Your index is 2, so we're going to square both sides to bring the radicand out of the radical. Add your 14. Divide by 6. X equals 13. You can always check it by plugging it back into the original and see if you get a 0. On 19, you have the square root of a negative 9 subtracting the square root of a negative 25. What do you get when you take the square root of a negative 9? Yes. What do you get when you take the square root of a negative 25? Yes. The square root of a negative 2 times the square root of a negative 7. Remember that you can write it underneath one radical sign. A negative times a negative is a positive. Can you bring anything out of that? 14 is 2 times 7, so will anything come out? Good. On 21, you have 3 square root of 8, negative 8. I'm going to go ahead and write it, since it's division, I'm going to go ahead and write it over. This is 4 square root of negative 12. Can you bring anything out of the negative 8? Right, so you're going to bring a 2 out. You're going to bring an I out. What's left under the radical? Remember, 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2. This one came out, but what's left over? Here we have a 4. 2 times 2 times 3. So the 2 is coming out. The I is coming out. What's left under the radical? That reduces. That reduces. So at this point, I have 3 square root of 2 over 4 square root of 3. If I want to rationalize the denominator, I would have to multiply by the square root of 3, square root of 3. This will rationalize the denominator and get the radical out of the denominator. On top, you'll have a 3. Square root 2 times square root 3 is square root of 6. Here now you will have 4 times 3. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3, so 4 times 3 is 12. Can we reduce it one more time? Square root of 6 over 4. 3 goes into 12 4 times.